Ladies and gentlemen, this is interview number 2 on Piglet's porch, of course. Good old Southern style porch. Today, we are interviewing last year's Gen Con Swiss champion, Matthew Skull Knight Maffei.
That's really hard to do.
Alright. Matt, how are you this afternoon?
Pretty good. Just had like a really long weekend.
Yeah? Long weekend?
Yeah. My brother's baby, his first baby came out, so I'm officially an uncle, which is pretty solid. And I was at the hospital got there Saturday 10 a.m., was there until Sunday 6 a.m. So like what, a good 20 hours or so?
Long day for sure.
Yeah, but everything worked out really well, and the baby's doing fine. And
well, that's good. That's good. Glad to hear some more insight from the Faye family. All right, Matt. So we're just going to ask you a couple interview questions about Gen Con and the world's metagame. In your opinion, how is this year's meta different from last year's meta?
The real biggest difference is that the metagame is, instead of last year, it was lots of hybrid decks, lots of fire was really good. The deck that won was evil. They all had really solid defense options and had like an OTK. There were really no stall decks, and this format there's a lot more options to play. There's like a really good wall deck and good, which also has a burn option too with Bliss of Snap Kick and for soon a couple other characters. So it's just more balanced. A lot of things can win. There's Weenie Rush aggro and slice kicks. There's Kazuya, who has this awesome tempo. He can clear the board and keep you on a clock. Vespera, there's really good wall in Vespera, who has this, if you attack her, you're probably just going to die because she destroys her board and hits you for 40. But yeah, there's just a lot more variety in the meta right now, which is really good. I like it.
Sure. What are this meta's power cards, Matt? Your opinion.
Power cards. There are a lot of power cards in this set.
A few that are really powerful.
Paralyzing Touch for sure. It's probably one of the best attacks in the format. Card hits for a ton. If you have Death, destroys the foundation, destroys their board. Water clears out. So in Vespera, you can just loop it, and it becomes borderline. Not more than borderline. It just becomes broken in Vespera.
Yeah.
My favorite power card in the new set is Bliss of Snap Kick because it's a very, very undercosted attack for what it does. It's Breaker 2, which is devastating against a lot of decks, especially aggro. Mm-hmm. Burns for 4 in most situations. Hits for 5. It's a high attack, which is really relevant in this metagame for some reason because no one runs high blocks anymore. What else? Those are pretty much the 2 most powerful cards out in this set.
Cool. Very cool. All right, Matt. Top 3 decks of the format.
Top 3 decks? Slice Kicks is probably... There really is no defined top 3 because they all have their bad matchups.
Your opinion.
Slice Kicks, Vespera, Kazuya.
Slice Kicks?
Yes, Slice Kicks is just, with the characters, Churong, pretty much. Churong basically kills the shit out of the new... Oh, is there cursing in this?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Kills the crap out of people with the amount of damage you can output and the amount of attacks they can play. Vespera pretty much beats... If the deck is not built to beat Vespera, it will just destroy any deck. It's just... Reversals are so strong, especially since you can use fish them back up. She has too much health, I think. Her symbols give her a lot of disruption. She gets Showdown. She gets Mac. All these really good cards in her. And Kazuya pretty much has a good matchup against any deck that needs to build. Any deck that really can't kill fast or has ways around board disruption, Kazuya's going to do really well with.
Sure. I had a similar top 3 as well. Matt Maffei, what are you playing this year's Worlds and why?
Right now, I'm really indecisive about singles. For teams, for sure, I'm probably going to be playing. Well, not at this point, probably not. I am going to be playing Kazuya for teams because I think he's just way too strong not to play. He's a really good teams deck, and plus I have like one of the best Kazuya players teaching me, my brother, which is solid. Yeah.
Yep, your brother definitely very strong Kazuya player. Got lots of top 8s.
Yeah.
Matt, if you could change one thing in this meta right now, what would it be?
This meta?
Mm-hmm.
I would probably just, like, do something with Life's power. Like, Life is way too powerful right now. It has anti-stun. It has ridiculous draw power. It has some of the best characters in the game. It has Revoke. It has Templar. It just has so many good answers and, like, so many good cards. Like, I think I would either, like, tweak the, like, do something with, like, the foundations or something, like, maybe a Rata or a Ban or do something. Like, because I think Life is way too strong in this format right now.
So, Life a very strong symbol in your opinion. Best symbol in the game?
Hands down, yeah.
Hands down, best symbol in the game. All right, Matt. Do you have any shout-outs for anyone? Show some love.
First shout-out is, of course, my brother who just had his kid. ATL Drew on the boards. Just had his kid. Awesome. Like, I hope he grows up safe and healthy. Shout-outs, of course, the ATL scene. You guys are my best friends. Shout-outs to California, AJ and Yari. Those guys, hope to see you at Gen Con. It will be awesome to meet you guys. Again, AJ, Yari for once, because I missed you last year at Gen Con. Michigan, of course, Jeremy Ray, Alexa, Birch, all those guys. Hope you guys have everyone has a safe trip down here. New Jersey, JP, Anthony, and freaking Satonis. Hope those guys have a good trip as well. And yeah, that's about it. Hope everyone see all you guys at Gen Con.
All right, Matt. Any final thoughts before we end the interview?
Ban Truong.
Ban Truong. Final thoughts. Well, Matt Maffei, we appreciate your interview. You are definitely a strong player with a very proven, strong top 8 against 2 other very strong Marathi players, beating them in diversity.
Yeah.
Becoming Swiss champ, and a very underrated player in my opinion, but soon to be given the credit he deserves. Thank you for your interview, Matt. I appreciate it, man.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.